Welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Bava. I'm playing a little modern with an Oblitinarch 2.0 deck. It's not really Oblitinarch anymore. It's actually a little different because there's no Obliterate in it. I think there might be a Luminarch Ascension still. Let me see. What do I have? But it's got a similar shell. It's got Genju of the Fields. It still has Luminarch Ascension, but there's no Obliterate. It has a lock with Knowledge Pool and Curse of Exhaustion um, in there, and then just a lot of hate, basically. So this guy doesn't seem to be around. We'll just pick up a game with someone else here. Tournament practice play. Someone's always up for playing modern. That's one thing I like about the format. So this is totally a budget deck, as all my modern decks are. Knowledge pools are super cheap. We'll play first. A little hate, Curse of Exhaustion. Curse of Exhaustion single-handedly kills Storm decks, which I like, but we have to get to 4 mana. Celestial Colonnade. We can condemn that, it'll be fine. That takes a lot of mana to attack with it. That's fine too. Arid Mesa. No. No. I don't have any miracles. What are you talking about? Alright, he's got no blue, which is nice. I've done. Oh, he does have blue. He's got lots of blue. What am I talking about? I've been dealing with a lot of counter spells. Things keep getting remanded all the time. Let's see if we can exhaust him. I expect a counter spell. It said it's a Vendilion click. Let's see. He's got a lot of bad choices, right? Happily kill his Colonnade. Happily condemn his click. Happily exhaust him. Alright, so yeah, he got rid of my condemn. I drew a second Curse of Exhaustion, which isn't great. Condemn is sort of a poor man's path to exile. And by poor man, I mean it's ridiculously cheap, so if you want to pick up some cards, that's a good one to do. Yeah, we're not going to have any non-basic land other than our tectonic edges, so we can start blowing up his land, and that seems fine. Especially his white mana. And we'll just move into second main. So that you lose your floating mana. And then we'll see if we can't get this guy. Uh-oh. Mana leak. Okay. Cancel. Alright, he doesn't know we have the other tectonic edge. He does know we have the other Oblivion Ring. We're going to take some damage here. Bing. Alright, we gotta deal with that guy somehow, right? He flies, so quicksand doesn't help. I'd rather blow up his colonnade again, I guess. He didn't float any mana this time because it was tapped, so let's try to O-ring this one more time. Alright. I'm sure I'll just get another one, right? Nope. At least not on my end step. There's another colonnade. He doesn't have the land to do it. Yeah. Throw the quicksand out here. You can tectonic edge it. Oh, he's got lots of land. Alright. Yeah, condemn is the only thing we have that would deal with that, right? He's going to take it out. No, he's going to get a restoration angel. You control no creatures. But you do hit me for 3. Ah, look, snapping back a mana leak. Okay. But you can't do it because you're exhausted, so you just let the snapcaster go away. You forgot. Ooh. I'm not really sorry. That was a gameplay mistake on your part. Curse of Exhaustion destroys Snapcaster. Let's see if we can get a knowledge pool and lock this down. The colonnades would still hurt us, as do lightning bolts. Right. Well, we need a lot of land out here, so we can, if we get a knowledge pool, we can force that out. Through a mana leak, which we can't yet. But... Alright, so he's got the colonnade and the restoration angel. This thing hits like a house. But right now it's just the angel. Let's see if we can condemn it. See if we can get this out there. And then we have our lock. You can still beat us with the colonnade. But we might see Path to Exile. Huh. Yeah. Ghostly Prison. Alright. Well, we got our lock. So Curse of Exhaustion means he can't play more than one spell. And Knowledge Pool, he casts the first one, and then it lets him cast the second one, but he can't cast the second one. So it locks him out of casting any spells. Celestial Colonnade could have still beat us down. It's a little hard until we get an instant going. We could have gotten a Restoration Angel. Yeah. We need something that's an instant so that we can play at instant speed. But we might have been able to deal with that. It's a tough call. Yeah, he had the mana to do it. All right, well, thanks for watching that part of a match. Let's try another one. I'm going to start another video. Well, let's just play another one in this video, see what we can go. Now, the idea, of course, is to get the lock, wipe the board, hope they don't have any man lands, and then win with a Genju, generally. Or they'll just quit in disgust. But yeah, we have Genju of the Fields to win and Luminarch Ascension. Those are our win conditions. So it's a bit different than the other Oblitinarch. It's not quite as janky, but getting the combo out there is a little tough. The one that I really wanted to do was trying to get Arayo online with a knowledge pool, or Arayo actually works with a bunch of cards for a combo. So she works with Rule of Law and Curse of Exhaustion and Knowledge Pool. So I'd like to get that deck working too, but it's a little, because it relies on creatures a lot more, it's a little tougher to get that one online than this one, which doesn't need any creatures, but we do need to cast big spells. So that's why with this one we have a lot of removal to get us there, including a lot of sweepers and the ghostly prisons to slow our opponents down, so that we can get to that point where we can exhaust and knowledge pool. Now, it doesn't always work, of course. The Genju also helps us gain life, but that's the idea. So let's see if we can get a game. So if you have any ideas for good decks, particularly good decks that use Arayo and have some sort of Arayo lock, I've seen decks that just try and get her online and then use her as a tempo. But I haven't seen many that really try and utilize her as well as I think she could be utilized. Okay, so we are on the draw. We need to mulligan. He's going to keep. We need at least 2 land. I hate having a Terminus. We'll try this with 2 though. At least we have a Condemn for any early beats. Yeah, it's always blue. Siobhan Reef's cool. Serum Visions. Alright, so we're probably looking at Storm. If we can get our Curse of Exhaustion out there, we can probably be okay against Storm. But it's kind of a long shot right now on the draw, and we need to get 2 land. So he's going to check out my hand, which is fine. So that's all we need right there. So I haven't played this in the Storm matchup. I'm excited to do it. I have other Storm Lockdown cards in my sideboard. I do not want another Terminus. Alright, so I need to draw 2 lands in the next 3 draws. We're running 22. Not a lot of land, but it's not a little. But living to turn 4 against Storm can be lucky already. Alright, we definitely take the Terminus out. Alright. Probe. I just want to play Burn against Storm. Seems like a good matchup. Sleight of hand. Okay, he's getting the cards that he wants, sculpting his hand. Land. That is not a land. Ghostly Prison only helps against goblins. But I expect Grape Shot in game 1. I don't have any Grape Shot hosers in my sideboard. Aside from these guys, which do pretty well. And I have the 3-mana version in my sideboard, which is rare. Rule of Law. Alright. On to F6 through his turn. Yeah, so what do we have? No. Gaining life. No. Rest in Peace and Rule of Law are my Storm hosers. We keep in our prisons, and I don't think he can win then, so I think we're okay after sideboarding. Still a chance we can exhaust. Alright, you are not great. We can gain a little life, we can do a little damage. We still need one more land to do that. Put you on here. Yeah. Wow. Alright, so we've had 3 draws and no land after mulliganing from 1, and we got 2. I feel like it's a little janky. Right. So next turn we'll have looked at 10 cards, 1/6 of our deck, and gotten 1/11 of our land. We'll see. If we hit a land next turn, it'll be a little bit better. He's not going off yet, which I don't know what he needs to hit. Alright, we still don't hit the land. We still can't do that. We still only have a condemn. And now I'm officially pissed. Yeah, we can't even hit him with the Genju, which would have been nice. Yep. Well, he's seen our hand, so there's no point in trying to keep information from him at this point. What's he trying to hit? That's the interesting question. Ghostly Prison's great. It shuts down all sorts of things. It shuts down his twin. It's hard for them to get rid of. A lot of these other things like Curse do really well. Pithing Needle shuts down pod decks. So we've got some we have some good format hosers in our main and coming in from the sideboard. So theoretically, this should actually be a good deck for the modern meta, I think. Alright, looks like maybe he's ready to go off now, or at least give it a shot. He's got to probe us a few times. Oh, he's got some land open. Yeah. Alright. probed. Just get down to 2 life so I can hit you with Genju. Leave that there, it's fine. Alright. He's kind of a slow Storm player. That's okay. I'm kind of a slow Modern player, so. Yeah. Do them all. Lots of land. Let's go. You need a Pyromancer Ascension, right? How much is that one? I'm just curious how much Pyromancer Ascension costs. $2. It's not bad. From Zendikar, rare. I think it's just the land, like most things in Modern, it's the land that's expensive. My Modern decks will all be a lot better if the land was cheap. I feel that way about a lot of decks, which is why I play Budget Modern and Pauper and Standard Pauper, and that's about it. Our site is launching today. Magic Gathering Strat has a new website coming up. Stay tuned. 5 hours, 5 o'clock today, West Coast time. This will be live, and we've got bunches and bunches of content already there, just waiting to be revealed. So we've got what? 5 full articles. We've got a player run event that we're starting. We've got all sorts of other good stuff to check out. So check us out, magicgatheringstrat.com. There's our grape shot for some damage. And then we just concede this one. He got it. Alright. So that's fine. Rule of Law and Rest in Peace are pretty fantastic. Terminus is not, and honestly, Day of Judgment. Day of Judgment or Journey. Day of Judgment is probably better than Journey to Nowhere. Ghostly Prison. We have the O-rings, so I don't think we need the journeys. We'll keep the days in. That'll do it. So we've got our Rest in Peace. We've got our Rule of Law. We're on the play. I think we just kill Storm. I think it just happens. We want to play first. Land, land, land. Curse of Exhaustion on our turn 4. Alright, we have to get that before he goes off. I think we can do it with this hand. And we've got backup in case we need it. What was that for him? That was that was turn 6 for him. He went off. It was a little bit slow for Storm. But I feel like turn 3 is fast for Storm. So we've got our win condition. Yep. Alright, Ghostly Prison. That'll be good just in case he manages to get goblins. look at you. All right. That's fine. And then Cursive Exhaustion. There's Pyromancer Ascension. Here comes our curse. All right. That's probably a proper concede for Storm. Of course, we'll be on the draw. We've got a 2-lander. There's a Prison on the draw. And a Genju and a Journey. All right. Look at you. All right. Well, we can deal with that. Playing with commons. Yes. Okay. Prison stops the goblin attack, then I just have to stop the grape shot. It's all there's a Manamorphose. Can he go off on turn 3? That'd be pretty awesome. Glad I took his goblin. There's the Pyromancer Ascension. Yeah. Alright, we can Oblivion Ring the Pyromancer Ascension, which might be better than Ghostly Prison. So whether or not we live to see that turn. He's only got 2 cards. He's not cast Past in Flames, and he lost it. So we take the Pyromancer Ascension. Just a more dangerous card. Alright, now we get the Prison. Which stops goblins. We sit on a Condemn for kicks. Any of our 7 other cards that hose him should be okay. Alright, he did it the first game without Pyromancer Ascension. We can take... add blue or red. We can take a Sulphur Falls, and I think we will. And then we can hit you with Genju. gain a little life. Come on now. No, that's not it. Okay. Yeah, he could go off at any point, though. We're not protected yet. Just a little silly. We've got 7 Rest in Peace with 10 cards that really shut him down. And we have the mana to cast any of them. But Grape Shot still kills us. There's another Pyromancer Ascension. Probe does not set it off. Yet. Land. There's only 2 cards in his hand. Alright, come on. Come on, there we go. Got it. Alright. So that's how we kill Storm, but my god. Come on, deck. Give me a break. Phew, that was a little scary. That was more intense than I wanted it to be. Hey. Let's play one more. Oh, versus Smargos. All together now. Let's play first. 2-lander, 3-lander, Pool Judgment. Okay. Like so. Genju of the Fields. I like all the Genjus. I went and picked up a playset of all of them. Because they're awesome. You don't need man lands when you can have Genjus. Reckless Waif. Ooh. Well. Some sort of aggressive creature deck. I like it. I like seeing red anyway. Yes, I didn't cast any spells. You can have a Merciless Predator. But I'm going to condemn it. Ash Zealot. Ooh. Right, I'm not worried about that. I'll just take care of the one. Oh no, what do I do? Neither of these are actually super scary. But I need to live a while longer. So let's condemn one now. Do we want to get the Ash Zealot? Because the first strike's a little scary with a Lightning Bolt. It kills my Genju. Otherwise, at least we trade. Okay. Let's just O-ring. For now. No, we can just sit. Can we sit back with the Genju? Try that, but if he kills my planes, I'm down to 2 land. I hate that. Don't like it. Alright. So we'll take her out. We've got the combo. We need the land. Oh, there's a goblin guy wants to give us land. Huh. Oh. Okay. Ghostly Prison's gonna be good though. Yeah. Smargos is F6ing a little too much. Alright. We're down to 11. He got rid of all the stops on his mains. Quicksand kills stuff, but we don't want to do that quite yet. First, it's Curse of Exhaustion, targeting you. Day of Judgment's best after we play Knowledge Pool, if we live that long. Alright, he can attack with both. Not if he wants to cast spells. Oh, I get that guy. Alright. Now you can only attack with one dude. Yep. Alright, I will happily Day of Judgment you before I play Knowledge Pool. I also have a Condemn. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah. I take 1 damage. Alright. Luminarch Ascension's a little slow, but I can Genju and leave Condemn up. Gain a little life back, which is nice. I don't really care about damaging him right now. Yeah, pay your 2. Okay. Alright. He's got an aggressive deck. We're pretty well set up for an aggressive deck, right? It might be that we take the Luminarch Ascension out. He's just going to quit anyway, right? And take Martyr of Sands. So we can either do that, or we can do that. Let's take the Martyrs, they can be chump blockers. We could take other stuff out, right? Like Oblivion Rings. We've got Days and Terminuses and Condemns and Genjus. So, do we want the Rest for the Weary? I feel like I want the O-Rings instead. But we'll see. If he turns into a burn deck, Rest for the Weary is going to be better. That's a 1-lander and it sucks. That's a 1-lander and it also sucks. That's a lot of land. It's 2 land and 2 Genjus. Alright. We're down to 5. He gets a waif. Right. We can do that. Eidolon of the Great Revel. Right. Sure. Oh yeah. That was silly of me. Okay. But then the waif doesn't flip, so I guess it's all All about equal. I'm gonna get rid of that guy though. Okay. Bad land. Yeah, ouch. Fuck. Alright. We're okay because one more land gives us Genju blockers, which is block and gain life. Yeah. We just have to live that long. And he flipped his waif back. Alright. That was horrible. We're fine. We're fine. 2 land. I double mulliganed into a 2-land hand, and it was horrible. Come on. Double Terminus is awful. In the starting hand, I should go down to 2 Terminus. I should have something else. They're so bad. Fine. We're screwed. I don't know why we got screwed over by land. It's a pretty good land ratio. Yeah, we'll just take that. Maybe we can get a prison. We've got good cards for this matchup. Ow. Alright. No quicksand yet. We can just condemn that guy. Goblin Guide. Give me a land. Shred Freak. Alright. I got a land, thanks. So do we condemn? God, I feel like we save condemn, but we take 6. We'll save it. So we can wipe the board. That's fine. You could have more guys with haste. He probably does. That's fine. Goblin Guide. I got a plains. Cool. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's good. Alright, so always healed. Alright, we're not doing much. We're just playing control. Mono white control. Ooh, look at you. Huh. Yeah. That's good. So we can block with Genju. We can't Terminus quite yet. But maybe he'll get some more creatures. Ash Zealot. Deal a couple damage to me. You have no land though. If you attack, yeah. An O-ring. Let's just leave the Genjus up for now. We're close to a terminus. We can always quicksand the ash sullet. All right. Okay. Rakdos Shred Freak. Not scary. Oh, Martyr of Sands. You're cute. I feel like I should just keep coming in because I can outrace him. Yep. Okay. Knowledge pool. Stop him from casting spells. Oh, that's so funny. I really want to just get it online. I don't need it, but I want to do it. I'll exhaust you. Because that's what this deck wants to do. We have a quicksand up. We'll kill a guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're fine on land. No, he's not doing anything. Okay. We got the O-ring, which is fine. We need to... What do we need to do? We need to terminus first. I don't want those guys around. I'm toying with you, Smargos, and I apologize, but I'm really not that sad about it. Shing. Knowledge pool lock. Yeah, he's not been chatting with me at all, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's going to lightning bolt me. Yeah. Oh, that didn't work at all for you. Darn. That's weird. Oh, I should have got it on the cast and not on the... Look at those guys. Well, anyway. That didn't work out the way he wanted it to. You can't cast any spells. Did I mute myself? No. I don't know if he even has chat up, but... Nothing's gonna work for you, man. It's all just Genju beatdown now. I don't need to worry about gaining life, I just need to hit him. You can't, it doesn't work that way. He's obviously not reading chat. or else he would see that he's locked. All right. Well, I think that's good for us. What did we do? We just won 3 matches. This deck shouldn't win 3 matches. I'm not gonna fool you into thinking this is actually a good deck. I don't think that it is, but it's a fun deck. It's a different deck. If you can get your stuff online, it works pretty well. I know I was saying earlier that it should be a good deck in the modern meta. I feel like it's too clunky, honestly. But feel free to give it a shot. We could do better, probably, if you had the money. You can put Path to Exiles in between those and the Condemns. We can take out the Journeys and just do a little bit better. Tectonic Edge is in there for Tron. Quicksand helps us a little bit more against aggro decks, which is useful. Though we often, as you saw, want to get that land up there. And the sideboard's okay, but it could do better. So, I don't know. I don't feel like this is an awesome deck in Modern, but it's fun. So if you want to give it a shot, it's cheap. What's expensive here? I don't see any expensive cards. I'm sorry. Next time I'll try and add more expensive cards. But no, this is dirt cheap. It's practically a pauper deck. So Day of Judgment might be $1 or $2. It's much cheaper than other options. Let's see. I can't spell judgment. Oh no, it's 6 cents. So use that instead of Wrath of God, which is why that's in there instead of Wrath of God. Terminus is also dirt cheap. It's nice to miracle it for 1. It's not often great to have it in your starting hand, especially doubles, but it works okay. So yeah, this was based on Deluxekoff's Oblitinarch deck, but I've totally changed it. I haven't renamed it yet. This is what the Oblitinarch deck looks like. We had the Obliterate and Luminarch Ascension, and this is also a budget version. You'll see plenty of me playing this deck on the channel. It didn't start off wanting to be a Oblitinarch. It started off wanting to be that Arayo combo, but then we don't even have Arayo in there. So it needs a different name. If you think of a good name, let me know in the comments. I'm Bava. I was playing Modern in the practice room. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the deck. Let me know if you think of a good name. And thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time.